that was a cheap shot, Natalie. Using your friend's baby. You know, like children, you know you want to have a baby someday. You're flashing those beautiful legs of yours like that all through the video. Man, you tortured the hell out of me. You got me there, girl. So here's one for you. Here's one for you. The odd thing about our relationship was I was the only one in it keeping all the promises. Imagine that, promises from 1988. Okay, Natalie, I owe you an apology. You're right. Yeah, I got enough film. What I had said was Natalie, my relationship with Natalie was the worst relationship I ever had. And she replied with this.
You tease a little bit, but what's some teasing when it feels like you're walking on air, buddy?
And so, yeah, she's right. It, in fact, was not the worst relationship I ever had because for about 4 weeks, you've heard the old saying that you're walking around but your feet weren't touching the ground with regards to being happy in a relationship. Well, yeah, that's true. That occurred for 1 month. 1 month in our relationship. I was actually so happy that I actually had that feeling that I was walking around and I couldn't touch, I couldn't feel the ground, I couldn't touch the ground. And I completely owe that all to her because that had never happened before. I just thought it was an old saying, but it is actually true. It does happen. So here's your apology flowers. And you can't send them back to me because they're virtual. I'm going to try to answer some of your questions that have come up, and I have to do it in video because it's just too much typing. So the first question, presented by, I can't remember the name. The first question is, who is Chan? Is he an alter ego? Well, I'm not sure why anybody would need an alter ego on YouTube. In order to do this, for guys that like Asian girls, impossible dream, I've enlisted the aid of many people.
You say we're all the same. You don't even know my name. Sometimes, somewhere, someone once hurt you, and I'm one of them, so I take all the blame. Know about me? You don't know a damn thing about me. I'm not all men. I'm not all men. I'm just one man. I'm not that man. Get away and leave me well alone. Take your damage and take it on back home. I'm not to blame for your misery. Take your friends away from me. Take Yeah, David, you leave me all alone. I won't try to patronize you and say I know everything that you've been through. You know, it just might be you got no problems with me. I'm not a rapist in waiting. I'm not the one you should be hating. Check it out. I'm not all men. I'm not all men. I'm just one man. I'm not that man. Take your fear and you hold it inside. It builds up and the rage starts to rise. You push it out